In a quiet valley surrounded by rolling green hills, there was a little town called Mindwell. It looked ordinary on the outside, but it held a secret few people knew. Every person in Mindwell carried a tiny invisible garden inside their heart. This garden grew plants that matched their thoughts. Happy thoughts grew bright flowers. Worried thoughts grew prickly weeds. Hopeful thoughts sprouted glowing vines that sparkled at night. And in this extraordinary town lived a boy named Leo. Leo was gentle, curious, and kind, but he had one big problem. He always imagined the worst. If he had homework, he thought, I'll never finish this. If he tried a new skill, he'd say, I'm terrible at everything. If he dreamed of a goal, he whispered, it won't happen for me. Because of these thoughts, Leo's inner garden was filled with shadowy weeds, their vines wrapping tightly around his dreams. He often wondered, why can't I ever feel brave or confident? One afternoon, Leo went walking along a stream. He was kicking pebbles and talking to himself quietly. I wish I could change, he muttered. Suddenly, an old man with silver hair and warm eyes appeared on the path. He wore a long coat that shimmered like morning dew. Hello, Leo, the man said gently. I'm Alder, the gardener of thoughts, Leo blinked. How do you know my name? Alder smiled. I've been watching your garden for a long time. It's full of weeds, but it doesn't have to stay that way. My garden? Leo asked. Alder tapped Leo's chest. The garden inside you. Every thought you have plants a seed. What you water grows. Leo felt something warm bloom in his heart, like a hidden door had opened. Come, Alder said. See it for yourself. He touched Leo's forehead lightly. Suddenly, the world around them dissolved into shimmering dust. When Leo opened his eyes, he found himself standing in a vast garden surrounded by glowing hills. Some parts were beautiful, bright yellow sunflowers, soft blue roses, sparkling trails of tiny stars. Other parts were not so beautiful. Dark vines twisted over each other, thorns glistening like cold metal. That, Alder said, pointing to the tangled weeds, is everything you tell yourself you can't do. Every doubt. Every fear. Leo swallowed hard. Can I fix it? Of course, Alder said. But first, you must understand the rules. Alder plucked a tiny seed from the air. This is a thought seed. Plant it. Leo placed it in the soil. Alder whispered, now think something. Leo closed his eyes. I'll try my best, he said. At once, a golden sprout burst from the ground, growing tall and bright. Wow, Leo gasped. Thoughts are powerful, Alder said. Positive ones grow strong flowers, negative ones. He snapped his fingers. A dark seed fell into the soil. A thorny weed shot up, twisting fast. Create obstacles? Leo stared. So I've been growing my own problems? Alder nodded kindly. You become what you think the most. Next, Alder led Leo to the darkest part of the garden. We must remove the weeds, he said, but not by force. Pull them gently with new thoughts. Leo took hold of a thorny vine labeled, I can't. It hurt his fingers. It doesn't want to let go, he said. That's because you've believed it for a long time, Alder replied. Try replacing it. Leo closed his eyes. I can try. I can learn. I can grow. The vine loosened. He pulled again. This time it slid out easily, melting into the soil like dark smoke. For the first time, Leo felt lighter. Alder handed Leo a glowing watering can. To keep the flowers alive, he said, you must feed them every day. With what? Leo asked. With the thoughts you choose. Leo knelt beside a glowing vine. I am capable, he whispered. I am improving. I deserve good things. The flowers shimmered and expanded, filling the garden with warm light. Alder looked proud. You're beginning to understand. Just then, dark clouds gathered above them. What's happening? Leo asked nervously. Alder's voice echoed softly. This is a doubt storm. They appear when you fear you're not enough. Rain started to fall, not normal raindrops, but tiny whispers. You can't do it. Why even try? You're not good enough. Leo covered his ears. Make it stop. I can't, Alder said. But you can. How? Fight thoughts with thoughts. Leo stood tall. I am enough, he shouted over the wind. I can learn. I am stronger than my fears. A beam of golden light shot from his chest. The clouds cracked open and faded away. Leo looked around. The flowers survived. The weeds didn't return. The garden now looked brighter than ever. Golden vines climbed through the air like fireworks. A warm breeze carried the scent of courage and hope. Your garden is changing, Alder said. And so are you. Leo smiled. I feel different, lighter, stronger. That's because you have begun to think differently, Alder said. And remember, Leo, your thoughts are the architects of your future. The garden started to fade. Alder's voice echoed softly. Whenever you need me, close your eyes. Your garden is always waiting. Leo opened his eyes back in the real world. The stream beside him sparkled in the sunlight. He felt the difference immediately. When he walked home, he held his head higher. When he saw challenges, he whispered, I can try. When worry crept in, he gently replaced it with hope. And little by little, day by day, his invisible garden blossomed brighter and brighter. And so did he. Your mind is a garden, your thoughts are the seeds. You can grow flowers or you can grow weeds. You become what you choose to think, choose wisely, and your whole world will bloom. If this story resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.